Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, I thank you all for pushing play and spending a little bit of time with me today. It is Saturday, April 24th. It is Babe's annual banquet. They have one every year, which I think is a wonderful thing that companies do. They give out awards for Driver of the Year, safety awards, for safe driving. I can't remember what some of the other awards are. They also do raffle for various prizes, which if you've been following me, then you've probably seen one or two of them, because I think I have recorded at least 2 or 3 of the banquets. They also have like I don't know if they are this year, but last year they did like casino night. So, and they give out the top 3 prizes for the top 3, the people who have the top 3 amount of accumulated fake money, and they get the 3 top prizes. But I also like that they take your, they give you a coupon, the little tear off raffle thing, and they give out various prizes as well throughout the night. And then of course there's food and drinks, and then I think they have coupons for the bar. So they do have an open bar, and they do give you like, I think 2 tickets per person, so you can get 2 drinks if you like, but I think you can also buy drinks if you want to. Last year they had a mechanical bull. It was just fun. They had someone that actually did the characters. We had ours done as well, and I still to this day have not gotten a frame, which I need to do, because I need to put it up in here in my glam room. Of course, a live DJ. So it's just, I think it's just a really, really nice thing that a company does to acknowledge its workers. I really, really do. And I think more companies should do that. Usually they only give out bonuses to the top performers, or they just give out bonuses to the managers. And then the managers can then, if they want to give something to their employees, they do. So, you know, it's hit or miss. The post office did it a few times when I worked there. They used to do it a lot early on in the years, but as the years went on, it got less and less and less. So there's that, for whatever reasons. The last department I worked in, which is of course HR, I was a training tech. Our manager, I know, did it a couple years, and then but she would give out things and stuff. So I just think it's nice to acknowledge your team, because you're only as good as your team regardless. So there's that. Anyway, I'm trying to decide. I have the outfit out. I'm just trying to decide about, I'm wearing a cowboy hat, so I'm really thinking I'm going to just put on a braid wig, something easy. It's not going to be too hot, and then just wear my hat over it. I think last year I would just put it back in a bun, but I think this year I'm just going to wear the braids and put my hat on over it, maybe. All right, y'all, so I'm back. Had to change my outfit just because it just, like I said, 18 pounds, just say 20. That's like 2 sizes, honestly. And I just felt stuffed. I really did. So if that wasn't another eye opener that I need to get on track and get these pounds off, I don't know what is. So after tonight, I think it's just gonna be time. I just decided to put on my braid wig, keep it very, very simple. Something else I'm looking for. That's fine. Yeah, so I'll show you later on. It's like a little sweater vest. I can't remember if the place was a little chilly or not, but yeah. So I just put on a lot of my little turquoise jewelry. I bought it years ago from, I don't know, one of those jewelry, JTV or something, when I was just doing the most with shopping and stuff. So a lot of this is all real turquoise, okay? And so it's real turquoise. I need to get some jewelry cleaner to clean it and everything. But yeah, real cute. These are the earrings. I think they're really, really cute. So yeah, so I'll show you the full outfit. I just put on a short sleeve white top, some ripped jeans, my boots, and you know, like I said, we keep it simple. I do have my hat. I don't know if I'm gonna wear the chocolate or the other one. We'll see. But yeah.
What if something has happened to him?
All right, so just gonna wear this, and then this, of course, the hat, and it's gonna fit pretty nice and snug just because of the braid wig, which is a good thing. All right, y'all, so this is the outfit. Pretty simple. Like I said, got on the little boots. You can see them, hopefully. I don't know. I don't have my glasses on, y'all, so I can't really see if you can see them. But like I said, this is the outfit. And just the ripped jeans, like I said, white t-shirt, and then the little sweater vest, and then the cowboy hat. Really, really simple with the braids, and then my little Coach ringlet to carry my battery. Only thing, like I said, this might be annoying with the braids, but I think this is cute. Really simple makeup, like I said, just simple. I know they are probably used to me always beating the face. I may put on a little concealer just because, you know, the hollowness under my eyes, but for the most part, your girl's just not going to do a lot. All right, y'all, we are in the truck. We are in the truck. And we are headed that way. Hello.
Williams. Carrie.
How you doing? Hey, how y'all doing? All right. I'm good. Hi. Hey, how you doing? Hello. Good.
Hey, what's up, man? You all right?
I took the new frame class.
I haven't had that. I'm supposed to do something. Sherry. I ain't seen that in some years.
How you doing? I'm a hugger.
Me, Sherry.
Nice.
Are you Sherry too?
Yes.
That's Art White.
Okay, okay.
We got in early in the line.
Oh, okay. Hey, how you doing?
That's Sherry, husband.
Okay,
Been
nice to
him.
meet you.
Then I knew him before we even started working.
Oh, okay.
Back when I was wearing the Searock.
Oh, okay.
40 years.
Yeah.
Wow, that's okay.
That 40 years.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice to meet you.
Man, you don't be there. Damn. Damn it, boy. Doug said he got some for my ex this year.
Yeah, you like to eat. I thought I had a lot of food.
Yeah.
playing? Just you and him?
No. Me and what's name, we do this.
Good morning, guys. It is April 27th, so it's a Monday. I have not, I know we were way into spring, but I have definitely not done any spring cleaning. You know, we've been on 2 cruises and stuff like that, so I have not done it. So what I'm going to do today is probably tackle my kitchen and my living room. And so in my kitchen basically is I'm going to go in. I want to, after I finish washing dishes, because no, I did not wash dishes last night. I was being really lazy. I already have so I'm going to wash my dishes. I already have my oven on self-clean, so it's doing its thing. I'm going to make me some good hot water with my Mr. Clean, and I'm going to wipe all my cabinets down. Wipe them down, wipe all the handles down, all of that. And normally, and like I said, I have a Swiffer, but my Swiffer is just for like daily spot cleaning of the floor because I have grandkids, and it's just easier to just pull out the Swiffer and spot clean, you know, whatever. But I have a mop and bucket, but I saw Lily on Lily Yours Truly using this here. Let me show you. This here is Old Cedar Easy Ring microfiber hands-free ringing mop. So I'm like, you know what? I think I would like this better so my hands won't be all wrinkly and irritated. So it's just a hands-free ring. And what I saw her and some other people doing was doing boiling hot water. So I've got my pot on the stove. I got a big stock pot here that's boiling my water to put in the bucket to do my floors. I'm going to be using Mr. Clean Fresh. I'm going to use this. It's 2 times the concentrated strength. Stop. It does come with the Unstoppable scent, so it's the fresh scent. I thought that would be decent for the kitchen. I already have this. This is for your granite and stone, so your countertops, to clean my countertops. And then I have this for my oven and, you know, my microwave, dishwater, and refrigerator to clean that. So that's that. So basically what I'm doing is get the dishes washed, take everything. I already have taken everything, my chairs out. I'm just going to slide the table over as I mop and everything. So I already moved my chairs out of the kitchen and stuff. So basically what I'm going to do, after I get through washing dishes, I'm going to take everything, you know, move everything from the counters, clean my counters really, really good, clean my microwave and my oven. Of course, take the stuff off of my refrigerator, clean my refrigerator really good. So it's just like a thorough cleaning, and then I'll go in and sweep and then mop my floor real good. So by then, hopefully, my hot water, like I said, it's already boiling. It shouldn't take me that long to wash dishes and do my counters and stuff, because this here just started getting ready to start boiling. So it's okay with that. Toys, they're playing in there, as you can see. So they just have toys everywhere. But for the most part, I have stuff over here that needs to go in the yard sale. I don't know if we're going to get rid of his Jeep. Probably so, because they ain't going to do nothing with that. And then, of course, you know, I had the dining room table with the china cabinet. I'm going to get rid of that. That may end up being in an estate sale, because it might be hard to try to get rid of something like that. I might put it on Facebook Market or offer up and see how that goes. But for the most part, sometimes you just have to wait till an estate sale to get rid of stuff. Big product, you know, big items. But we'll see. I might, like I said, put those on there and see how it goes. Because I really just want this to be an empty room, just for them to be able to play and stuff. So, yeah. So even like the mirror, and I've got pictures. I'm going to get rid of everything in this room. everything, and just let it be their playroom. And then, of course, she has these long containers. Hopefully we'll get rid of a lot of stuff in there. And then that way, even at Thanksgiving time, because I host Thanksgiving, I won't have to worry about emptying this room. I'll just pack up their toys and stuff and move them upstairs or out the way in our room, and then I can set up for Thanksgiving. But yeah, I'm slowly but surely going to start getting rid of a lot of unnecessary stuff. Anyway, I know that was a lot. Let me get started. Stop messing with that stuff. Why are you pushing them? Why? Why? Anyway, let me get started washing dishes and stuff. And leave that alone. That's not for you. That's a mop. Leave it alone, okay? Good afternoon, guys. It is Thursday, April 30th. It's about 12:20. No, it's 12:15. Your girl's just coming back from running errands. I did take y'all with me, but the problem was it started raining. As you know, I record I do my vlogging on my DJI Osmosis 3, which is not, it's not a GoPro. So I didn't want to take chances of getting my camera wet. So I just left y'all in the car. But nonetheless, I went to see my thyroid doctor. I've lost 4 pounds, which I'm surprised because I was doing good, but we went on 2 cruises, like 2 weeks apart. Not to say that I eat a lot, but I was definitely eating junk and wasn't working out or exercising other than that one. If you saw our last vlog, we did some laps around the track on the ship, but yeah, so I'm happy about the 4 pounds, just surprised that I still even managed to lose weight, but it's probably because I really don't eat a lot. I do a lot of snacking, which is what will get the weight up. So like I said, for those of you who are considering weight loss surgery, remember, it is a tool. It is not the end all be all, okay? Because even though you can't eat a lot, the snacking, the unhealthy drinks, all the things will let that weight creep back up slowly but surely. So, and it's proven. So use it as a tool to help you get where you want to be, but you do have to change your eating habits, your drinking habits, all the things. Okay. So want to get back on that. So, I haven't had an ultrasound since it's been almost 2 years. So they're going to schedule that for me to get an ultrasound done, and hopefully they won't need a biopsy. Hopefully some of the nodules, because I have hypothyroidism, so hopefully some of the nodules have shrunken. I pray. Because if you ever had a biopsy, I've had 2, one on my thyroid and one, of course, on my breast, because I am a cancer survivor. It is not fun. It hurts. Those needles are long. They hurt. Oh my God. I cried both times. So, and both times I went alone. I don't think I'll do it again if by myself. I mean, they can't go back there, but you really do be needing some moral support for these biopsies. It's a lot. Anyway, so I did that. So I don't go back to her until July 30th. So I got a good amount of time to really be back at my weight, which is, like I said, about 160, 165 is really where I want to kind of stay. Okay. Because your girl ain't trying to buy no more clothes. All right. Every time I walk by my dining room, which is where I got the boxes of clothes, I cannot wait for this weather. Because right now, like I said, it is not only wet and raining, it's cold. I'm like, what? So I'm ready. I'm going to see what May looks like, but I may not even get to start on my yard sales to June, but which will be fine. It helps me start maybe, decluttering or whatever, a lot more things, and get ready to have these yard sales. Anyway, so we did that. I then went to Walmart. I had to pick up some prescriptions for my mom. So I got those. I found a cute little dress that I'm going to wear I am hosting a makeup tutorial here at my house in June, end of June. So yeah. So this ought to be fun. I'm going to record it, all the things. So it ought to be really, really fun. So yeah. And, so yeah, I've been already getting things for that, and, getting all the things for that and just getting ready. I'm excited. I'm not a procrastinator for certain things. So like when it comes to like functions or going somewhere or doing certain things, I don't like to be last minute. So I like to go ahead and get things. And I know my friends have already offered to help me if I need help and stuff like that. So the only thing I may ask them is to come early the day of the function, just to kind of help me make sure a little last minute stuff. But I've already been ordering things and waiting for everything to come in and planning it out in my head and on paper and all the things. So this ought to be fun. So I am really excited. So I'm going to kind of take y'all on a journey the closer it gets and stuff like that. So, because I don't want to do too much, but it's going to be fun. It's going to be really, really fun. I think it's going to, I'm excited because a lot of my friends and family always ask me about doing their makeup and stuff like that. Cause they're like, oh, you know, yeah, you do it on YouTube and stuff like that, but we want an in-person tour. So I thought this would be something fun. My friend, Tamika's daughter did like a sip and paint for her birthday, and I'm going to leave her link down below. So she's young. She's on her, I think, keto journey and stuff like that. She also has PCOS. So, I mean, you should definitely go follow her, you know. So if you are any of those issues, suffering with that, or want to see how the keto thing is and how well, you know, and follow along or go on a journey with her, I say it's exciting because sometimes I feel like it's more relatable when someone's around your age and stuff like that. I can't remember exactly how old Miss Tirzah is, but definitely go follow her out. She's a young lady I'm trying to help her get her subscribers count up and get monetized and all the things. So show some support for her. She's a beautiful young lady, and I think you'll enjoy her content. So I'm going to leave her information, link to her channel down below. Definitely go over there and subscribe to her channel and tell her that Cammie said hello, sent you over there and all the things. But yeah, so it just gave me the idea. I said, well, you know what? That's cute. I don't want to do the paint and sip thing, but I said, what about let's do a makeup tutorial thing? So I was going to do brunch, but then I decided to make it a little later. So I don't know. So I'm still trying to come up with a nice recipe theme for it. Because I can go over top. People know me. I can go overboard with things, but I still want to be nice. I want it to be memorable and fun. But yeah, the more it gets there, or the more I start doing things, I will definitely talk about it in my vlogs. But anyway, so we did that. What else did I do? Went to Walmart, did that. Oh, and then I went to the beauty supply, picked up a few things that I needed, and Babe needed some more of those little, I use to arch my eyebrows, but he uses them to trim his beard and mustache, and sometimes like little fine hairs he feel like he didn't get with the razor. So I always pick him some of those up. Then I went to Hobby Lobby. And so I've been having one of these signs, which I'm going to show you. Leave that door alone. Y'all already know the little boss of the house is downstairs with me. I picked up this here sign. Let me hold it up. Right. This is the sign. I don't know if it's showing backwards or not, but basically it says no soliciting, don't knock or ring doorbell, don't make it weird, seriously. And it says friends and deliveries welcome. And I have the little stickers that said no soliciting right when you get ready to push your doorbell. The sticker is right there. There's also a yard sign. But lately, I've had several solicitors knock on the door. I'm never rude or mean. Sometimes I don't open the door, and sometimes I still will go to the door, and then I'm just looking at them. Like, I don't understand. I know when you rung that doorbell, you saw the little sticker. You saw the sign that's sticking right in the yard. So now I'm going to put this, make me a wreath. I haven't made wreaths in a while. I used to make wreaths all the time for like Christmas time. I would make and sell wreaths and stuff. So I got to get back into it. But let me just show you a few of the things that I picked up. All right, so I got this here, which is really for the, for the gate. I'm not going to do anything with that, but it's just a metal thing for my gate with the W on it. And then this one here.
I take it tomorrow.
Okay, wait. And then this one here, I'm going to have to respray paint it because it's, because the door is kind of, hold on, y'all. This one here, it's rusted, so it needs to be resprayed black, but basically has the establishment of our home, and then our last name. I need to respray paint that because it goes on the back door on our patio. So I have that. Then I have this here, which I'm going to repurpose. I'm going to use this. I'm going to put this somewhere up here. I've got my flowers, my bunches of flowers here, if you can see them. Let me, hold on, y'all.
wine. Girl, I get the money if you make you mine. If you're laughing every night, you make you mad. Now only to give me love and make me nice, nice, nice. I have to make you mine. But I let you pass, I never make you mine. If I let you smoke it, you gon' lose my life. If you grab it, then I'ma spend the night. Thinking I love it every day. That my dancing, my money, I will pay. For your love, I go pay. It ain't making my days. No, I feel it for you every day. When you call for the back on me, for your love, I go pay. For your love, I go pay. Make a fight, make a trap you psycho. Baby, if you nice, it ain't good job, it's psycho. Every duty, but they make me mad. Make you sing to the mic. If I couldn't lie, you are that looking in your eyes, oh. Show you many things you can utilize, oh. If I say I love you, then I tell you like, oh. Show you everything when I utilize, oh. True dive, make you utilize, oh. Yeah, the one we call it, we go revive, oh. Give you many things, we put it, make you dance, oh. Yeah, we make you back up to the Sunday night. With this phone ring, and he never call you back, you should leave, oh. Let me put some money in your bag, you don't need what I mean.
But the wreath is looking like, it's not really hung up there the best because it's on the back of my bathroom door. But this is what it's looking like. I still need to fluff out the bow, kind of fluff out the leaves and stuff like that. But once I get it hung up on the front door, I'll give y'all a better shot. I was debating if I should put more flowers, which I might because I still have some left. But you'll see once I'm done if I decided to go ahead and just add the rest of the flowers. Okay guys, I ended up making some adjustments by moving the no soliciting sign down so that when you're on the inside of the house, you can see through the peephole, which is definitely important. Hopefully this works for the solicitors who act like they can't read. So good morning guys. It is Thursday, May 7th, and right now I am putting together a bench for my patio, well, right outside of my patio, because I notice usually a lot of people seem to flock out to my closed-in patio on Thanksgiving, and I realized I really need a little bit more seating because sometimes some people like to step off the patio and smoke or whatever. Just, you know, I guess out of respect for people who don't really smoke, even though I don't mind you smoking out on the patio, but they'll step outside. So they usually have to stand. So I got this and I'm putting it together. It came in 4 pieces, pretty simple, and I'm putting it together right now, following the instructions. I got it from Temu. It was $52 or $54, I think. Now, don't get me wrong. I could have gotten this from Hobby Lobby or something like that, but I waited till it was, I guess, seasonal, well, in season, meaning now, and they're like $100 and some. If I had got it in the fall or the winter when people are not utilizing their outdoors, it was marked down to about $60 or something, and I was gonna get it then, but I was like, oh, I don't need that, I'll wait. And then I was like, yeah, I wish I would have went on and got it. So I got off of Temu. It seems to be very good quality. I just got to get me a pillow to go on it, which I'm not going to be in a rush to get it, but I'm going to get me a pillow for the seat to make it a little bit more comfortable. Also, sometimes when my neighbors come over and my husband is working on a car, sometimes they have to either sit on the trailer or just stand up or something like that. So now this kind of gives a little extra seating for my neighbors when they come over and just sitting out there chit-chatting with my hubby. But yeah, it was only like $54. Shipping was free. It took no time, and like I said, it's been leaning up against my back door window door, and so I'm like, you know what, instead of me just waiting on hubby to put it together, I'm gonna go ahead and put this together myself. So I'm gonna show you guys once I finish assembling it. So good morning guys, it is Thursday, May 7th, and right now I am putting together a bench for my patio, well, right outside of my patio, because I notice usually a lot of people seem to flock out to my closed-in patio on Thanksgiving, and I realized I really need a little bit more seating because sometimes some people like to step off the patio and smoke or whatever. Just, you know, I guess out of respect for people who don't really smoke, even though I don't mind you smoking out on the patio, but they'll step outside. So they usually have to stand. So I got this and I'm putting it together. It came in 4 pieces, pretty simple, and I'm putting it together right now, following the instructions. I got it from Temu. It was $52 or $54, I think. Now, don't get me wrong. I could have gotten this from Hobby Lobby or something like that, but I waited till it was, I guess, seasonal, well, in season, meaning now, and they're like $100 and some. If I had got it in the fall or the winter when people are not utilizing their outdoors, it was marked down to about $60 or something, and I was gonna get it then, but I was like, oh, I don't need that, I'll wait. And then I was like, yeah, I wish I would have went on and got it. So I got off of Temu. It seems to be very good quality. I just got to get me a pillow to go on it, which I'm not going to be in a rush to get it, but I'm going to get me a pillow for the seat to make it a little bit more comfortable. Also, sometimes when my neighbors come over and my husband is working on a car, sometimes they have to either sit on the trailer or just stand up or something like that. So now this kind of gives a little extra seating for my neighbors when they come over and just sitting out there chit-chatting with my hubby. But yeah, it was only like $54. Shipping was free. It took no time. And like I said, it's been leaning up against my back door window door. And so I'm like, you know what? I'm suddenly just waiting on hubby to put it together. I'm going to go ahead and put this together myself. So I'm going to show you guys once I finish assembling it. Whew. All right, y'all. So I got the seat together, the bench together. So I'm going to leave it in here because I want baby to come back behind me to tighten it a little bit more to make sure I've gotten everything tightened really good. But it was just pretty much 2, 4, 6, 8 bolts that you had to do. So probably would only took like 10 minutes, but I kept dropping the darn thing. And this was probably the hardest part, was this, because you have to hold it with the wrench and then tighten the other side. So I had to figure it out. But I got it. It looks good, I think. Let's see. All right, y'all. So I got the seat together, the bench together. So I'm going to leave it in here because I want baby to come back behind me to tighten it a little bit more to make sure I've gotten everything tightened really good. But it was just pretty much 2, 4, 6, 8 bolts that you had to do. So probably would only took like 10 minutes, but I kept dropping the darn thing. And this was probably the hardest part, was this, because you have to hold it with the wrench and then tighten the other side. So I had to figure it out. But I got it. It looks good, I think. Let's see. It feels solid. I'm sitting on it. Y'all know I'm about 183 pounds. So, yeah, it feels good. I don't know what it said the weight capacity is. I'm going to check and see if it says it on the instruction. I know it said it on the website, but I think it's fine. I know it holds a decent amount, but I mean, it's metal. So anyway, that was the project for today. Like I said, I just want a little extra seating out in my outside my patio. So I'm just gonna be on the look for me a cushion. It's not a big hairy for it right now, but I'm eventually find me a cushion. I believe it's like 19 by 47 for the cushion. So I think you could definitely sit 2 adults comfortably on the bench, possibly 3 depending on their size. But yeah,